Okay, so many things about this. We're talking about Joe Biden Breakfast Club interview. It was really just Joe Biden and Charlamagne.
Charlamagne was great.
And phenomenal.
Yeah.
And Charlamagne, at the end of the video, Joe Biden goes, he goes, listen, if you're having trouble deciding between Trump or me.
But before that, Charlamagne is saying, we need to talk more because I want to know what you're going to do for our community before I decide who to vote for. So a lot of time left before November. So we got to have more talks.
Right. And then Biden goes, listen, if you're having trouble deciding between Trump or me, then you ain't black. And he smiles. He's obviously joking around, etc. Black Twitter goes crazy. The black vote ain't for free. How dare you say this? What does Biden think we are? You think we're completely loyal to this? Literally a month ago, Diddy got canceled for saying the exact same shit.
Oh,
opposite direction. Hold on.
Go ahead.
So Diddy literally goes, yo, the black vote ain't for free. And people are like, how could you vote Republican, Diddy? Who the fuck do you think you are? What are you thinking? Why would you vote for them? Joe Biden just repeats the same thing that people say on Black Twitter every single day. They criticize the fuck out of Kanye for voting Trump. They criticize the fuck out of anybody who ever said that they would consider voting Trump. And Biden just echoes those same sentiments. And all of a sudden, Black Twitter turned into like this rational swing state where it's like, well, I'm going to vote whoever does the best thing for me, etc.
I don't know.
That shit was too funny,
Let
bro.
them tweet that though, and then tweet them back. All right, but so are you going to consider voting Republican? They're immediately going to be like, fuck nah, man.
So it was so funny. Shout out to Van. I love Van Lathan. I love Van. But Van goes, that was completely inappropriate. He goes, some shit like this. He goes, that was completely inappropriate with what Biden said was completely inappropriate, disrespectful. That being said, I'm still voting blue. It doesn't matter. It's like, come on, bro. Y'all are Knicks fans.
I hate when they add that line at the end. It's like,
because they don't want to look like sellouts. Everybody's afraid of looking like, we're all afraid of the mob.
Yeah. But the real, it's just that one line that people had a problem with. Like, don't tell us you're not black if you don't vote for me. Like, that's wild, son. That's wild.
100%. Listen.
Everything else he said, warranted.
100%.
If he left that line out, he would have been like,
he's going to do that all the time.
I know. It's going to be so good.
Here's the thing.
Like, this is going to be hilarious.
Honestly, if I was him, I would not have apologized. If I was Biden, I'd be like, I stand by that 100%. If you don't think that I'm going to do more for black people than this guy, then you don't care about black people. Or being black is not at the beginning of your identity. It is not a core value that you care about. I would double down on that shit 100%.
Yeah, I'll tell you, you wouldn't have got elected.
I mean, I'm going to be the nominee.
Yeah, I don't understand.
He's the nominee.
I know. What?
Are you going to vote for Trump? Like, is there anything Biden could say on that level that's like, you ain't black if you don't do this?
Son, we're between a rock and a hard place, man. We don't have anybody good we want to vote for.
We elected the hard place and the rock. So, like, what do you want to do? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
These are people voted for.
So here's the thing. I thought that the interview from Charlotte was genius because I think he guaranteed a black vice president nominee. Guaranteed. Now they have to.
Yeah.
It's got to be Kamala. If she turns it down, maybe it's someone else, but there's no way it can be not a person of color.
It was going to be Klobuchar or whatever her name is, I think.
Oh, well, that's out.
Apparently, I was very close.
Yanked.
Before this.
Done. Because if they don't do it, then black people can front like they're going to vote for Trump. Now, I've been saying on Brilliant Idiots for maybe the past 5 years, and I've gotten tons of heat, and eventually people start to like understand it. But the conversations I've been having with Charlamagne and the things that Charlamagne is starting to say now have been echoing these sentiments, which is you cannot possibly get something from somebody, politically speaking, if they already feel like they have your vote guaranteed.
Yeah.
All of your leverage is not guaranteeing your vote. If you notice, Obama doesn't co-sign any candidate till he knows who won the primary. But Biden was his guy. Obama didn't say a peep until Biden wins the primary. He is the Democratic nominee. Now Obama's like, okay, I got you. Right? It's like you need to make sure that you can play and position yourself with your leverage. If all black people are like, yo, we might fuck with Trump. What do you got for us? You got a bill? You got a strategy? Guaranteed right now, Trump and his team are working on a black strategy. Guaranteed.
Oh, I mean, they've been doing that.
No, but like a specific pointed black strategy to put their foot on Biden's fucking neck. And that would actually crush it, to be honest. If they came out right now with a phenomenal black strategy that the black elites really believed in and thought could work, I guarantee you could see a switch. I guarantee it. This is an unprecedented time.
I think what we really should take away from this is that we're going to get a black vice president thanks to Andrew. That's what I think. I think that's the point of this whole thing.
He does it enough. You don't got to do it for him. So.
He did it. He just did it. I'm just saying. I noticed. And listen.
Yo, can I tell you something? Let's say Biden wins, right?
Yeah.
Biden's probably gonna die,
that's
or at
why.
least become senile.
Yeah.
Okay, he'll be removed. First female,
Full black.
what?
First full black
Who's
president.
full black?
If Biden's vice president dies,
But Kamala's
or
not full black.
Biden dies. Oh, it's gonna be
She's
Kamala.
Indian.
You think?
Yeah. So it's
She
but
don't be
close
talking
enough.
about that shit ever. I ain't going for this bitch. Fuck out of here, bitch.
Yo, apparently Kamala was getting stroked by famous dudes back in the day. Like, she's kind of cool. She was like fucking Montel Jordan. She was fucking a few other famous
Let's
dudes.
go.
Yeah,
I
like
like
she's
this
kind of
bitch.
cool with it. You know what I mean? She fucked her boss. Like, she wanted that power spot. You know, she'll kill Biden. I 100% buy that.
What, you mean like from nagging?
Maybe.
Female vice president is a wild idea, yo.
What do you mean?
I don't got enough women talking to me, telling me what to do,
Bro,
man. Fall the fuck
oh my
back, yo.
God, dude. For a second, I thought that's what the president's wife was. I totally forgot in that little moment of time. I totally forgot that Pence was there, and I was like, "Wait, ain't it always a female vice president?" Like, yo, real talk. That's what the vice president should be, just the wife.
Oh, bro, yeah.
Nah.
And then you could divorce that bitch out of a vice president.
Yeah.
Every argument she brings up, bitch, you want to be a not? You want to be an ex-vice president real quick?
She'd probably still keep the White House though. He's got to move into a penthouse in DC somewhere.
You need to go to a hotel.
Ooh, fuck.
It is interesting. We'll see what happens. But I look, I love it. You know me, I'm going to point out hypocrisy where I see it.
Yeah.
But I love the fact that black people are starting to publicly recognize the power of their vote and are willing to leverage that into progress, because that is what most tight-knit communities do. And they do it on a local level because usually they don't have the numbers to influence a national election, right? But like the Chinese community in Chinatown, I'm sure will do whatever they can to like get congressmen or what is it called, like state assemblymen or whatever, hired in their area to serve their interests. Black people should do that shit, just like everybody else.
I 100% think every minority is perfectly, it's great when they support themselves and they're all about themselves and support their own businesses and all that. And if black people realize they can swing an election like this, it might be the first step to being like, oh, we should just do everything and take over together.
Real talk. Think about how much political leverage black people would have if you swung the election for Trump. Think about how much political leverage black people have if they all decide to vote Trump this election and Trump wins by that percentage point. And they fully were like, listen, we're just going to the highest bidder, right? Well, not to bring it back to that. Political bidder.
It's different when you're selling yourself. Though, you know what I mean? It's a little different. It's a little different. It's not so bad. It's empowering that way.
So, but like realistically, think about that. Like imagine, do you know how right now, like Wisconsin and what are the other states? Ohio.
Yeah.
They're like certain states, the swing states in America have massive political leverage, right?
Yeah.
And presidents will go visit and stump in these small states that really, I don't want to say are insignificant, but have far less significance economically than New York or California or Texas or something like that, right? But presidents will go there and beg for their votes. Black people could potentially be that.
Yep.
Imagine that. You would have every fucking president tap dancing. All these old white guys tap dancing for you guys for your
Wouldn't
fucking
that
votes.
feel good?
Especially if
I
you
think
knew you were swing. If you knew black people would swing.
Yo.
I think that's the problem. They don't know that we're willing to swing. But right now,
Because
they're
you're
Whose
not.
fault is that?
Because you're
no,
not.
I know that's true. That's what I'm saying. It is true. But I'm saying
Y'all need to do it.
They already tap
Hey.
dance for our vote. So
Say again?
they already tap dance for our
But
vote.
they don't,
for
bro.
the primary. Yeah, come on. They like in South Carolina, they were shucking and jiving. You had that guy dancing to fucking Juvenile, back that ass up. You had Biden. He was like his whole.
Hey, maybe
life
Biden is
was
wrong.
saved.
Maybe if you don't vote for Trump, you ain't black. Maybe that's the black move, is voting for Trump. Swing that election, yo.
Real talk, bro.
Yeah, but the funniest thing that people missed in that interview, Charlotte asked him about like his black agenda, and he's like, "Yeah, you haven't seen my black agenda, the Black Manifesto."
Son, he called it the Black Manifesto.
He got the
dog.
name of his black agenda wrong. It's called Lift Every Voice, and he called it the Black Manifestos. Like
That's
nobody
so
caught
funny.
that.
That's so funny.
I mean, I don't think anybody knew what the fuck his black agenda was.
Yeah, I
and what
didn't know.
was his black agenda? And look, here's the
Probably
reality.
some vague ass.
No black agenda is going to be good enough.
Yeah, I
because
know.
you want to know why? It's because who said the 40 acres and a mule thing back in the day?
Shit.
First of all, let's be honest.
Back in the day, that would have been
No.
massive.
But let's
That
be
would have
honest.
been
I hear a
massive.
lot of black people talking about, I want the 40 acres and a mule.
Figuratively.
Y'all don't know what to do with a mule.
That's the mule. What you do with a mule, yo?
Y'all don't know what to do with a mule.
Mule.
You know what I mean?
Son.
How about a Ford Pinto?
You
How
gonna
about
make-
that instead of a mule? We'll get you.
Alright.
You're going to make one oxtail. You're gonna call Kamala Harris Jamaican ass over like, yo, how we cook up this mule, man? You're gonna make one meal out of that mule and then that shit gonna be done.
You give us all mule, the next milk every white person's gonna be drinking is mule milk.
Mule milk,
What?
that's what it's gonna do.
We'll find a way.
Let's be honest,
We'll
bro.
find a way. So.
Let's be honest. 40 acres and a mule, dog.
I mean,
One mule for 40 acres? What?
yeah.
That was a raw deal back then.
How you gonna get one mule to go over 40 acres?
Nigga, I don't even know
How
what a
fast did
mule
they think
looks
black
like.
people were? How good did they think black people were at farming? And they were like, nah, just get one mule. They will handle this shit.
Oh man.
Each black person was gonna get 40 acres and a mule.
Yeah, I guess I don't know.
That's an amazing deal, bro.
Yeah, we still waiting.
But who said no to it? What happened?
White people just
Was there
didn't
like a
give it.
paper
No,
sign?
white people
Man.
just didn't give it.
Are you sure?
Yes. Yes. That's why we're still waiting.
I think
And
we
this
were
is how
trying to
brilliant
give it,
y'all
dog.
are. This is how brilliant white people are marketing wise. Is they promised that and never gave it, and then if you do that to somebody else, you're called an Indian giver. How the fuck is it not a white giver?
Son, where you think we learned it from? Them fucking Indians, bro.